Are you a British expat who's been living in Spain since before the Brexit withdrawal agreement? Have you still got your green EU residency cards and not swapped it for a TIE card yet, you naughty boy? Then you could be in trouble very soon.
What's it got to do with me?
Stick around and you'll find out. Welcome to YouTube Spain. Hi, I'm Scats.
Hello.
Cooey.
Bah!
And I'm here to tell you why you should get your TIE card immediately if you haven't already. Otherwise, you could be in trouble. Oh, I don't want to get into trouble. I'm always getting my knickers in a twist.
Stop saying knickers!
All non-EU residents of Spain, including Brits who moved here since the Brexit withdrawal agreement,
Brexit!
are issued with a solid standard biometric identity card known as the TIE.
It's called the TA. It rhymes with plie, sweetie. Ban Ponzi dancing!
This card is the best way to prove your rights and identity in Spain. What about the green certificate? Good question. Before Brexit, Brit expats were issued with the green EU certificate.
I'm not valid anymore.
Well, actually, this green certificate is still valid and legal, but if you don't exchange it very soon for a TIE card, you could be in trouble.
Trouble is my middle name, darling. Does anyone want to be in trouble? Blah!
Why do we have to exchange it? For a start, the TIE is much more durable than the old green certificate, which is just floppy paper and only protected by thin plastic on one side.
Oh, nobody wants a floppy one. Mine is hard. Have you been looking at my Grindr account? Ugh! I only looked the once.
More importantly, later this year, the EES, or Entry-Exit System, will come into force across the EU. This will replace the current system of stamping passports and hold visitor details on file for 3 years.
Sounds a bit like Big Brother to me.
It's nothing to worry about, Walter. People with a TIE card will already be registered on the system and will be able to pass through the border easily.
But what if they haven't got their card?
Those people who don't have a TIE card could face disruption and delays as their name, passport details, fingerprints, facial image and travel details are recorded.
You're not taking my face! It belongs to me!
Nobody wants your face, sweetie. It's only a photograph, Colonel. But imagine them having to do that and the fingerprints and all the rest to 100 people in front of you in the queue.
Nobody's in front of me. I have a gun, you know.
No, you don't, Colonel. It's a walking stick. And please don't go shouting that out when you're at the airport.
Oh, please let him. I'm sure he'd really enjoy the strip and search. Cavity!
What about ETIAS? Isn't that happening very soon as well? It is indeed. Following on from the EES, the ETIAS visa exemption system will also be implemented, meaning British tourists visiting Spain will need to pay a fee to register on the system.
But I'm not a tourist.
Exactly. So if you're a resident, then don't get mistaken for a tourist by not having a TIE card.
Oh, I see. That happened to me when I was stopped by the traffic police the other day.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot recently, with traffic police stopping British people and asking for their TIE cards to prove residency. And if they're presented with the green certificate instead, they're not very happy.
Oh, it's not a good idea to make them unhappy. They tend to make you unhappy in return. I prefer them when they're a little bit naughty. I like a man in uniform.
How do you exchange your green certificate for a TIE card then? Well, first of all, you need to make an appointment at your local foreigner's office. They'll take your fingerprints, the forms you've filled in, the photo you've provided, and the payment. Then they'll give you a piece of paper confirming your application, and you'll need to make another appointment to pick up the card in about 45 days.
I tried making an appointment, but there weren't any.
It's true, there have been reports in several areas of no TIE appointments being available at all, so it's important you start the process right away.
What if I can't do it myself?
Then get a gestor or a specialist to help you.
What shall I do if I've got more questions? Ask in the comments below, sweetie.
And if the information on this video
and the mucking about
is useful or entertaining to you, then please show your appreciation by buyingmeacoffee.com with this QR code.
Or click on Scats' link tree in the video description. That's where you'll find donation links and so much more.
Including my music.
He's got a voice like an angel. More like a walrus being chewed by a polar bear.
Thank you for explaining all the ins and outs.
I love a bit of in and out. Out!
Peace and love.
Peas and fluff. Everyone likes a bit of dick. I need a shower.
See you in the next video.
Let's dance, sweetie.